Welcome back to Herbal Tea with the Tea is hot and never pee. Let's get into it. So, for 1 minute in this hour, in this fine hour, we're going to talk about fabulous, okay? Because every time I go to collect my pictures and do what I'm doing, okay, he pop up. And the thing about it is, he had said once before that he had to leave the party. He ain't leaving the party early. He was there. He was there for the party, the after party, and then the after party. Okay, he was there. He was there. He was there. Okay, and he is their favorite because this is the thing. He is in every picture, damn near, okay? And I'm like, good googly mooglies. Like, he got the good. I guess he got the good. Back in the day, I used to be, not be around, because I never really was around him. But I used to know this alphabet guy, right? And he used to walk around and call himself the Nana, okay? And I'm telling you, he got more butts than ashtrays, okay? On the low, okay? Saying, you understand? And then what I thought about was the little saying that I read, and I don't think I'm gonna quote it exactly, but this is my interpretation. Don't worry if you are the only one. Just make sure you're the favorite. And when I tell you this man is the favorite, he the favorite. He is the favorite. Okay? He ain't went nowhere. He stayed. I think he go early to the party. I think he might bring his clothes, okay? And take a shower there. Okay, and get ready for the party. I think he is early on time with bells on. Do you feel what I'm saying? He's very, very early. So I wanted to refer back to the video of him and Diddy when him, Diddy, Nori, and Jadakiss was doing their little show. Big Papa, he came in to let you know, I see your music, you and Jadakiss, y'all doing your thing or whatever, but don't get too fancy. Diddy came in like he was checking on one of his 304s, okay? He had to put him in his place. He was very intentional about what he did, okay, in that video, okay? Very much intentional. So much intentional, even Jadakiss felt it, because the only thing he kept saying was, like, Lord have mercy, what did I get myself into? Like, I wasn't expecting this today. Not right now. You feel me? Like, Lord, take the wheel. Because I wasn't expecting all this right now. You understand? And I done got zooted in here. He come with his his shenanigans. Like, what in the world is going on? But yeah, very intentional. But he's the favorite, okay? He ain't leaving early, okay? He ain't sneaking out, okay? He not sneaking out, okay? So I'm like, well, this is a mess. But God is an awesome God, because like I said, I was in places and spaces before I knew that I would be doing this. I always knew I was a somebody. I always knew that I was destined for greatness. I always knew that. But I didn't know how God was going to do what God does. You understand? And maybe that was doubting some of my abilities. Amen? Okay? And when I started coming into understanding exactly who I was, I put it all together. And it makes so much sense, because I had witnessed his son before. Do you understand? I saw him before. I used to work at his son's school. Do you understand? And the only reason I knew that this kid was his kid is because he had that bright red hair. And every time I would go, like, to take the kids into the gym for pickup time, and their parents, they lobby in the gym with everybody, and their parents would come pick them up and they go about their business. So I would always go in there, and the little redhead would be cutting up. I'm like, this kid. I'm like, what's going on with this kid? That kid need a nanny 911. I used to say that he need nanny 911. That's what he need. He need a little elbow. You feel me? Like, what's his problem? I was like, well, I don't know what his problem is. I said, because his parents doing something, because they dress him sharp every day. That little kid was sharp. I ain't never seen him have an off day. Do you hear me? Hear nothing. Okay, head to toe. I'm like, he's sharp. And somebody was like, you don't know who kids that is? I was like, no, because see, look, I always mind my business, okay? I've always been the type to mind my business, and I wasn't coming there to worry about no parents or none of that or whatever. I just do my job, get paid, and leave. You understand? And leave. Do you understand? So I'm like, no, who kid is that? They was like, that's Fabulous and Emily's kid. I'm like, what? I said, here? Because I was looking at them like, well, this is behavioral school. Do you understand? That's who I deal with. Those kids, that's who I deal with. Okay? So I'm like, really? I said, well, he's sharp. I said, he's sharp. I said, I guess that's why he's sharp like that, because they got it like that. So anyway, maybe a week, 2 later, I don't know. I'm late to work, right? Couple days I was late because I used to go to school after work, and funeral director. That's why everybody wanted to become a funeral director, trying to do me better than I could do me. But anyway, Monica, hey, but Phaedra, hey. But anyway, so I used to leave work, go to school, because I worked in Inglewood, but I would go to school in Hackensack, and from Hackensack I would go home to Clifton. Let me tell you, I would get home at 12 o'clock at night, but I would have to get back up and be on the bus by 4:32 or something like that. I know it was hella early. Do you understand? Because I had to go into New York and then go into Inglewood. But regardless, so it's snow, inclement weather, things like that. And I'm like, I'm gonna be late today. And I'm like, oh, well. So I'm like, it is what it is. Can't fly there. At that time I didn't know that I came with a broom. But if I knew that I came with a broom, I'd have been on that broom. Do you hear me? Whisked away. Take me. Like the lady, get me there, please. Okay. But I didn't know then what I know now. But anyway, so I'm walking and I'm going to school or whatever the case may be. So I get closer to the entrance. I was like, I can be straggling, acting like I don't care, and I'm already late. So I start walking fast, but I see this Jeep. I think it was gray, like a gray, and the top of it was black. I don't think it was all black. I think it was gray and black. You know what I mean? So when I saw the car, I'm like, I know that's right. I'm like, beep, beep. I was like, I know that's right. I see, in my mindset, when I see somebody with something nice that I admire, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm giving you props for it, because I'm thinking like, ooh, I can't wait until I get me one. Okay, so that's what caught my eyes, the car. I was like, I know it got a system in there. You feel me? It just looked like it had a system. And I'm like, So I was like, I can't be thinking about that car. Let me go. So, I never stopped walking, but, I'm going to speed up a little bit. So I see this person, tall person, black hoodie, maybe jeans on or something like that. Oversized hoodie, like over his head. So I didn't pay no attention. I didn't know who the person was. Lo and behold, that person looked at me. He looked at me. I looked at him. And I'm like, oh, it was Fabulous. When I tell you, soulless. When I tell you, it was, oh my goodness. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I stopped for a minute, like, you feel me? I did that. And he kept on walking or whatever, like, but it was like a slow, eerie turn. And I'm like, ooh, Lord. I had never told nobody, but I was like, that's why you was looking soulless, because they was beating the life out you. I'll be back. I gotta go.